Hey everyone, got another coaching video for you. These are some clips from a Champion 3 coaching session that I ran recently, and there's lots of great stuff to take away from it. If you haven't already, be sure to join our community Discord, and if you're interested in coaching, then shoot me a DM. Let's get to it. But before that, sponsor time. AOE allows you to buy and sell Rocket League items at great prices. Whichever platform you're on, you can find that last item to finish off your preset. Use code VMN at checkout for a discount. And I'll leave the link to AOE down in the description, so be sure to check that out. Pretty good to me. And we're playing the wall. Teammate clears. Nice recovery. Go up for the ball. Okay, so you said you're good in the air.
Yeah.
So this is good. Like you've gone up for the ball correctly, and you've obviously got a good angle on it and stuff. But when you're setting up a controlled play, we need to make sure it stays controlled, right? After that first touch. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to fly up, and then we want to touch it vertically more than horizontally. But yeah, so we want to touch it towards the ceiling, like a little bit more. So always focus on getting that vertical movement first, and then get behind the ball and start pushing it horizontally when you're doing these air dribbles. And that's going to allow you to stay with the ball like the whole time. Whereas when you get too much horizontal movement on it by touching it too hard horizontally, you see how you just kind of give away possession. It's really hard for us to follow it, right?
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind when you're doing your control plays. Nice, good patience. Okay, we have another opportunity here to take a bit more control. And that's just because we see everyone, right? Like that was the only guy that was attacking. And we saw in this moment here. Just going back a few seconds, you see how we see both the enemies on the far side? On the wall? Yeah, so we have this moment here where after this guy commits, we've got ourselves a whole lot of space. And as soon as we get this ball, no need to jump, no need to pass, no need to hit the ball. Let's just take it down, let's take our time, and let's set up like a dribble. You can go up the wall and go for a wall-to-air dribble, you know, just whatever you fancy. But it's really important that we play the possession here, and don't like give the opponents a chance or a window to actually take it off us without us being able to respond, right? Obviously, I've not seen how this play follows through, so we get the hit. Our teammate takes it off us, which I'm assuming isn't going to be very good. So I would rather like you were in control of this play, right, and you were attacking instead of your teammate. Because now as a result of this, both of you are flying up for the same ball. Yeah, it's starting to get very awkward. And it's obviously a worse play as well. Be careful when you got ball cam on. It's a bit of a small thing. I mean, you didn't lock on too hard, but I've seen this quite a lot with some people. And see if they have ball cam on, they kind of get like sucked into the ball. Right? Think of the ball as like a massive ass black hole, and it just starts to like suck people in the pitch, right? If they have ball cam on. And I can kind of see here with your rotation. Like, so let's take a look. As you're rotating back, yeah, you're like turning into the left here. Again, kind of getting sucked into this play. When you've already got a teammate that's guaranteed going for this ball, and this guy's going to be second man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would try and like, if you are like, if you've committed and you've made a play already, try and not like, if you see your teammates assuming those kind of first, second man positions in front of you, try not to kind of get mixed into it too much. Maybe just do like a full rotation around the side, and then play into mid or something like that from there. That's just going to give you a bit more opportunity during the game, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a good tip because I'm like 90%. Actually, I'd say more playing ball cam.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never noticed that, so that's good to know.
A little bit dangerous here. So when I see this guy on the wall, this is very common in 3s and 2s, not so common in 1s. See if a defender is on the wall and the ball is close to them, they own it via like distance, right? So this railing guy on the wall, this ball is 100% his, right? Your teammate's kind of screwed up, and you see this is his ball when you're on the ground. Back here. After this pass, your teammate gets a good touch. And then we should stay grounded at this point, right? Because our teammate's on the wall anyway. and he's going to get a touch on this, or he's not going to get a touch on this. Like, there's no way we reach this ball before either our teammate reaches it, or the opponent reaches it. So we're kind of just jumping for the sake of it. So what I would do is I would just stay grounded, and I'd wait and see who wins this. Like, who gets the touch, who gets control, who gets possession. And then I would make a play afterwards. Like, you want to stay grounded as much as possible in Rocket League. Just kind of like a general rule of thumb. You should be grounded unless you've got a really good opportunity, right, to go for. Yeah, sucked into the plate. This is really bad. So see in threes especially, I want you to be looking at your teammates, right? So I see apparently Breezy. I'm looking at him on the left here, because he's the one that's going to be involved in this next play, because the ball's headed to that side of the pitch, right? Think of it like this. You and your teammate are in this area here, okay? And your teammate is in this whole area over here. So when the ball is going to this side of the pitch, suddenly this guy is first man, right? Apparently Breezy's first man. And that's just because he is going to be closest to the ball. He's going to be able to get a good angle on the ball. He's going to be able to go defend it, cut in or whatever when the ball comes over. So you and your teammate need to decide who's second and third man. And you need to kind of rotate back into defense a little bit. Maybe one of you can play towards mid in case something happens, and one of you goes all the way back. Obviously it's solo queue, so I would just go all the way back and reset. But I think you're not respecting the fact that your teammate has this ball now, right?
Right.
So we're kind of, again, we're not grounded, we're jumping up for something pretty early. And if we're looking at our teammate and seeing where they are and gathering that information, we're going to realise that our teammate's got a free ball here. Or at least a free beat. And he does get it, right? Still gets the ball.
Right.
But we made a very big error here. Right, I think this is going to be one of your big problems, kind of overall. I think this is the third time it's happened now.
So just stay grounded there.
Yes, I would stay grounded first of all. Yeah, you've got that right, yeah. So I wouldn't flip, I'd stay grounded. And I'd honestly leave this for my teammate.
For a palm?
Yeah. This is quite a tight angle for us to turn, right? So the ball's pretty fast. And when it comes over here, we're gonna have to cut in here. And then get the ball on the wall and then make a play. It doesn't feel right to me, I don't feel like you're gonna get a good, because the ball's moving so fast, it's gonna be really hard for you to catch this and then make a good play afterwards. Like when you touch the ball, it's probably gonna go really high up on the wall. Probably be pretty awkward for you. Maybe it's not the worst thing if you go for it, but if you're gonna go for it, you have to stay grounded and make sure you can get control of it. But again, I would just, looking at your teammates, this is going to come from information gathering right here, right? So our teammate's kind of in a natural position to go for this ball. He has no boost, which is kind of unfortunate. But if he picks up this pad, and he picks up this pad, he's kind of got this natural path to the ball, right? It feels like to me. He has this natural path. Whereas for you, it's a little more awkward to actually take this ball and get control of it. So I definitely keep an eye on your teammates and try and let them have the ball as much as you can.
Okay.
It's always much better to play off of your teammates than it is to play that first man. Anyway guys, that's all from me. I hope you will go away from this video with a renewed sense of purpose and at least a few things to focus on. And if you did, consider dropping me a like, comment or subscribe. Also join our Discord community down below and shoot me a DM if you're interested in coaching. Anyway, peace.